SPEEDLE! The SPEEDLE.
The SPEEDLE.
So good. It feels so good. It feels so good. Oh, mama, gonna make my move.
This is where it all began.
Got nothing to lose. Oh, mama, gonna shake it.
I found this car on Facebook. Really, no surprise there. But I decided to take a road trip to a little town in Georgia to take a look.
Do my thing. Put it up high and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Light it up and let it roll. Here I go.
I really enjoyed the unconventional look it was sporting, and the fact that it had a stroker motor was an added bonus.
Ready for more? Are you ready? Ready for me?
The moment I got into that dry-rotted driver's seat, I knew I had to have it.
Ready and gnarly going.
So I said, what the heck, and I brought him home.
Ready for me? Oh my my, oh my my.
You can bet that I already had a name picked out for it too.
Oh my my, gonna hit it big. My eyes on the prize.
Not too long after I bought the car, we started building a custom roof rack. I wanted something somewhat low profile. I even threw on a light bar. This all happened before I even signed up for a full restoration. We spent a lot of time making adjustments here and there to make sure that the rack was perfect. Once we got it to where we wanted it, we went ahead and welded the rack together and then welded it directly to the car. And that brings us to today.
Okay, so what do you want to do with this thing?
I want to get it to be a daily driver. I have been itching so hard to get this thing running and driving. It has been in pieces and it's been half done since I bought it, and I'm just ready to finally finish it.
Well, I see you've got a long list there.
It's not that bad. Most of them are like little things. I need some suggestion help too on getting, the hood mounted properly, getting the trunk mounted properly, because, it doesn't have any of the factory fenders or any of the factory engine compartment. So I want to get it done.
Well, it's got a great look, so we want to keep that. We just need to really make it safe and
Fun.
fix the holes.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. The floor pans are pretty terrible. So when I bought this car, it was pretty much in pieces, and I knew that going into buying it in the first place. The floor pans were trashed. They put a street sign on the driver's side, passenger side. Don't even get me started. It was layers and layers of sheet metal and crap and self-tappers. So I'm finally ready to actually, get it driving down the road. I'm so excited to get this thing going that I am just, I have so many little things I need to get done, and it's just wild. Our first task was to clear out the car and start on the floor pans.
The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get all this crap that somebody used to, the road signs. We're going to get all this crap out of here so that we can see the original floor pans and what kind of shape they're in.
We're not using
chain action.
Oh!
Yo, man. Yo. What's up? Yeah. I could not believe how hard that old German steel was. Now I understand why those bugs just never die. Alright, as you can see, we're making quite a mess here. These floor pans are in terrible shape. Yeah, but never do! That's why they had the signs in the metal over the top. As we pulled all that off, we kind of guessed that it was going to look this bad. Now we're pulling this pedal system out just to be able to replace the floor pan, or at least have something solid to weld the floor pan, the new floor pan, onto.
Meet the Flintstones, they're the modern Stone Express.
I am disconnecting the clutch cable so that we can pull the pedal assembly out of the front. And in order to disconnect the clutch cable from the front, you have to
Cheeto?
disconnect. Yeah, I want a Cheeto that's covered in rust. Thank you. You're so sweet.
I am actually modifying these floor pans to go into the SPEEDLE. I got to trim them off because these floor pans are designed to go in with the body off the car, and we're not doing that, so I'm just trimming that part off so we can just tack weld them in.
Impressive how sturdy it is already.
Look how well welded in.
I'm so excited. I knew I needed these from the moment I looked at the car, and now it's finally happening. Thank God.
I'm so glad you're getting to watch me do it.
So halfway through the process of installing the new floor pans, James started to feel under the weather. So I enlisted the help of my welder best friend Maggie to help me finish the job. It's getting better, but I gotta seat that. So basically I need to come up this way. My best friend's cooler than your best friend. After James tested positive, we all had to quarantine. So I quarantined myself at the shop so I could get those floor pans done. Once the pans were finished, I seam sealed the seams and gave them a good coat of POR 15 rust preventative. I went ahead and made a template out of... Let me stop myself before I ramble on. Long story short, I wanted to delete my back seat and build a flat platform along with some hidden compartments inside. To start the project off, I went ahead and made a cardboard template out of the parameters that I set for myself. Then I went ahead and traced that out on plywood and cut it all out.
After 3 weeks of being sick with COVID, I came back to be pleasantly surprised by the finished floor pans and the rear seat delete.
So right now I am by myself. I am coating all the carpet pieces, like over there. I'm coating everything on painter's plastic. That's the main piece right there. I have gone ahead and taped off the entire interior, and it has already been sprayed. So all that is nice and ready for the carpet. So I am doing this carpet in sections. I'm doing a basic single piece to go over the side and then lay flat on it. And then I'm also gonna do 2 separate pieces to cover the wheel wells. As I showed you guys last night, I believe, we already finished the speaker box. This came out even better than I had expected. To accommodate the slot mags that I had in the front, I needed spacers. So I added a pair to the back to give the car a better stance. Now it was on to the fun stuff. I created another template for the door panels and cut a panel for each door out of MDF.
I've accomplished getting the passenger side seat brackets, or seat bracket, built for the SPEEDLE. Now we're going to take this off, I'm going to weld it up, and you are going to paint it black.
Were cut to size, I coated both the fabric and the MDF panels in spray adhesive, and boy was that stuff sticky. After giving the glue a moment to get tacky, we married the fabric and the panel together.
Once the seats were installed, Caroline was ready for her first drive in the new and improved SPEEDLE.